going on? Hey, everybody. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Here, I'm energized.
I know.
I'm not tired at all.
It shows. Dave Sturchio, Josh Shernoff here for another episode of the Wrestling Hour.
Brought to you by coffee.
Post Wrestlemania Night 1. We had a fantastic time last night. We were amongst the masses of 70,000 plus at the link. I guess, look, I'm going to say this. Don't quote me on this. Don't clip this up. But the link, it's not as bad as I said it was. It's still a
beautiful
S-hole.
Building.
It is an S-hole comparable to other stadiums in the United States.
Not
much
factual.
like Jerry World out in Dallas.
All right, nobody wants to hear about this.
Anyway,
they want to hear about WrestleMania and literally anything else other than Jerry World.
It's a beautiful place. But anyway, listen.
No, it was great.
A fantastic event.
So much fun.
Top to bottom.
Thank you to WWE.
WWE.
For having us there. It was such an incredible opportunity. I mean, I have only 7 toes left. The other one's froze off.
A little cold.
But, man, what a great. I want to start with that, Dave.
The weather?
Start with the weather. Because I've seen on the interwebs, I've seen all over that people are talking about how the Philly fans didn't bring the energy. You bring the energy when you're frozen. When you are an icicle, all right?
Yeah,
then
let it
you
go.
Bring energy.
Let it go.
Every time. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. It was WrestleMania was held in Elsa's castle.
It really felt like that. My daughter would love it. Listen, it was from top to bottom, from start to finish. The entrances, side to side, the entrances, the pageantry, the national anthem, everything was just aces. WWE delivered. The Philly crowd was very, very good. Maybe TV
they were loud to us.
Maybe TV didn't do it justice. I don't know. But what I will say is we were there amongst the people, and it was a lot of fun. And guess what? We're going back tonight. It's going to be incredible. We're very excited. But, Josh, according to our predictions, we nailed a couple. But then we were very wrong on a couple.
I wasn't.
Yeah, you were. I want to say this. As far as matches are concerned, what was your favorite to watch?
I'm going to say maybe the overall match of the night could have been the tag ladder match.
Okay, fair.
But
I feel like it's a low-hanging fruit, but yes.
But the moment of the night, as incredible as it was to see The Rock, as incredible as that was, Cody's entrance, all of that, which I think is just going to be even bigger tonight.
I think so, too.
That moment of Sami Zayn becoming Intercontinental Champion, that final couple of minutes, that to me, that took it.
And I've been on record on the Fight Factory, which you can also find on Premier Wrestling's app and, of course, the YouTube channel. I went on record and said, you know what? I don't buy into this Sami Zayn being the guy to take down Gunther after a 666-day title reign. I said, nah, it can't be Sami. Let it be somebody else. Let Brock Lesnar come back. Something like that. But that last sequence of the vertical suplex, dropped him on the buckle, the haluva kick, everything was just amazing. Hell of a haluva. And I'm telling you right now, it knocked Gunther on his tail and put him out for the 1-2-3. We have a new Intercontinental Champion. I thought it was just top to bottom a great, great match. And of course, the tag match like you were referring to, those matches are always, I don't like to call them car wrecks because it's not like a good thing, but that's what it was. It was bang, 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 bang. And you had to see everything that was happening. And if you turned your head, you missed something, right? You had to just be locked in and zeroed in. But I also want to give complete flowers to the women. Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch absolutely set the tone for the night. They were absolutely incredible.
That's a great point.
I couldn't just, it was awesome.
A lot of people will sometimes look at an opening match. Oh, they're opening? I don't think those people understand. The opening match is probably just as important as the main event.
It's an honor.
The opening match to me,
and you're also going to get the crowd.
You want to open because you set the pace. You set the tone for the entire night. And boy, oh boy, did they set the tone.
Yeah.
What an incredible showing by both of them. And Rhea Ripley, my God, just on another level. And speaking of on another level and speaking of women, how about, it doesn't even have anything to do with women. And that's the best part, too. I'm interrupting myself, which is very rude, but I'll allow myself to do it.
Josh, don't do that to yourself.
If anyone can interrupt me, it's me.
Okay.
But I think it should be said that Rhea Ripley, it's not that she's an incredible women's star. She's an incredible star.
Yeah.
Incredible wrestler. Becky Lynch as well. But let's also talk about Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill.
You want to talk star? Holy.
Just the presence of Jade Cargill when she comes out. When she comes out and she makes her entrance, all three of those women, when they came down from the heavens in their entrance, it was awesome, man. You felt some energy in the air. And as soon as you knew, now, and I was telling you this sitting next to you watching the thing, we know the business. We know what the ins and outs of pro wrestling. When you get that hot tag, you're supposed to come in there, house of fire, bing, 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 right? No. Jade Cargill got that hot tag. She took her sweet ass time, got into the ring, and said, let's go.
Nobody tells her what to do.
Nobody tells Jade Cargill what to do. And I'm telling you right now, it was one of, if not, one of those moments where the crowd stood still when Jade Cargill finally got into the match and delivered what I thought was a fantastic performance. So all of you people out there like, she's not ready. She is beyond ready. Beyond ready to make noise.
I do have an issue, though, with Naomi.
Why? You weren't feeling the glow last night?
No, apparently the glow has no warmth to it. Because when she came out, I was like, oh, God, finally we're going to feel the glow. It's going to maybe we'll get up to a nice brisk 51 degrees.
Which, by the way, WWE is trying to push that it was 50 degrees. Negative, sorry.
Yeah,
not even close.
50. I'm sure it was 50 degrees down there at ringside, but where we were reporting from, at one point in the night, and I'm sure you all saw it, we were all the way up top, get this amazing view. Well, you know what people didn't tell us? How windy and cold it was when you film something from the top of an arena.
Right.
I had done this, we talked before, because we looked at this and I said, you know what? When I had the opportunity to report from Arthur Ashe Stadium for an event, and I remember the best shot, I told Dave, the best shot we got was all the way up at the top.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was incredible. You could see everything behind. Well, that was indoors, folks. Very different experience. That was indoors.
I want to say the craziest part of last night's WrestleMania Night 1 was Josh Shernoff's hair.
Here's the thing.
Not enough product, sir.
My hair product was defeated by the Twins of Philadelphia. I had hair going this way, I had hair going this way.
Big Ernie McCracken.
But you know what? At this point, I'm just glad I have hair. So look.
Yeah, listen, we're blessed.
It was. Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
It was. No. It was flipping and flopping and flying all over the place. I thought my hair worked for AEW. Look. What? What did I say? What did I say?
Tony Schiavone just heard you.
Oh no, he's sleeping.
He's sleeping. That's next to Earl Ebner. Anyway, listen.
Oh, that's a different kind of sleep.
Your honorary Nation of Domination member is sitting right next to us. You were at the Squared Circle Expo. And obviously Mark Henry is here from Busted Open. Listen, the stars and the who's who are back
I know
for
he's name dropping you, Mark.
day 3 for day 3 here at Wrestlecon. I think we forgot to mention that the fact we're here at Wrestlecon again.
Oh, yeah, we're here at Wrestlecon.
Oh, yeah.
Again. Day 3.
You know
I
what?
love it here. Great. Shout out to High Spots and everybody at WrestleCon. Mike.
Fantastic.
Chelsea, the entire group. Just incredible.
Ran into Chris
here.
Van Vliet before, another great podcaster and just basically personality at this point.
Chris looks up to me, and that's always meant a lot.
You know what? I said, hey, man, let's get a photo before. He goes, yeah, $20. I was like, well, you get Venmo or?
Wow.
No, Chris is the man. But listen. Last night, top to bottom, great. Look, we'd be remiss not to talk about the fact that The Rock made his in-ring return after like a decade. He looked incredible. Roman Reigns looked even better. Like Roman Reigns, you guys.
I've never seen Roman in that kind of shape.
You failed to realize that every time Roman Reigns is out there within, doing a promo or whatever, he's always got a hoodie on. He's always got a T-shirt on. Nobody really understands how much work this guy puts in. But man, oh man. Last night, Roman Reigns looked like $1 million. The Rock looked like he didn't miss a beat. Seth and Cody delivered as well. The match was incredible. And, of course, the end result sets up tonight, which is WrestleMania Night 2. And now it's Bloodline rules. And that's something that we both predicted would happen. And here we are. So
I'm going to tell you something else, though, about those guys. Being there, Roman and Rock, with their shirts off in that freezing.
I don't know how they pull this off.
I look at that and I can relate, right? A guy with the same type of body fat percentage as those guys. And I was cold, but I was wearing a suit and a jacket on top of it. I can only imagine.
Don't insult our fans. Don't do that.
I didn't insult them. I'll insult them in a minute.
No.
You guys smell like crap. What?
Oh, man. You want people to download this app, this Premier Wrestling app? You want people to do that? You got to be kinder to the people. But listen. Night 1, incredible.
I wasn't talking about the people watching. I was talking about that guy who walked right by.
I mean, look.
Horrific.
You thought Friday's earthquake was bad. We're terrible people. But anyway, listen.
You are.
Night 2 goes down tonight. Philadelphia, The Link. Again, shout out to all the other promotions that ran here over the course of 3 days. I'm talking GCW. I'm talking everything. Busted Open had a party that was almost as big as WrestleMania. I swear, when I saw the pictures, and I just spoke to Mark Henry before, he told me it's right there with WrestleMania's pre-show and all that stuff. So I'm telling you right now,
they had a party.
It was incredible. Dave LaGreca
Where was
has
my
invite?
My invite.
Lost in the mail. I tell you right now, Dave LaGreca has put together a fantastic show between all of his co-hosts and, of course, the pre-show that he put on last night. Incredible. So now, Josh.
Who'd he ever beat?
I don't know.
I don't know. Rich Swann.
I know.
My final match.
I
saw Rich yesterday.
You did?
He cried.
He did not cry.
He said, "Thank you."
He said, "Who are you again?"
Teaching me the lesson.
He was like, "Wait. Do you want my autograph or something, kid? I don't know what you want."
That's not what happened. Don't listen to him. He's a liar.
Listen.
He's a liar, as we learned when one of the ultimate ooses came by yesterday. L.A. Smooth came by and learned him a quick lesson.
I won't argue that.
Now, who's a member of the Bloodline? Who's an honorary member of the Bloodline?
You got the Bloodline. You got the Nation of Dominate. You're on your roll.
It's true.
That's awesome. So know your role right now. Shut your mouth, because now we're going to get to
the only. Wow. What? The only two people to be members of both the Bloodline and the Nation of Domination.
Oh, my God.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Josh "The Rock" Shernoff. Wow.
Jesus.
Unbelievable.
Right. Listen, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He's lying, folks. But look, night 2 goes down tonight. It's going to be another fantastic night. It goes down on Peacock.
Hey, have we talked about my suit yet?
Well, I was avoiding that like the plague that you are.
People have walked by, and you know this happened. People have walked by. This guy's even taking a video of my suit. He's enthralled with it.
They don't like your suit.
Look at this.
Look,
you like
it's
this?
Disgusting. Don't get up.
Turn around.
No, don't get up.
Look at this.
Unbelievable.
We went old
this
school
guy with
today.
a thumbs up. Come on.
Thank you.
Don't
we
stroke
went old
this guy's
school.
ego. It's big enough. I don't need this.
We went old school. We had to. He went old school too. He's wearing the same thing that he wore 2 days ago.
Same blazer, different undershirt. Don't get it twisted, Josh. I know style, all right? I'm hip with the kids, sort of. I don't know. Anyway.
Stay away from the kids.
Wow. Anyway, cancel.
Bad influence.
Yeah. Much like you can't cancel Paul Heyman. Me and Paul Heyman, also the only two people that you cannot cancel. Sorry, folks. Park's closed. Night 2, down tonight.
That's what he thinks.
Yeah. Night 2 goes down tonight. It's going to be another loaded show. So let's get some predictions. Let's talk about this a little bit. We could start in no particular order. A guy we saw last night who now has a match under his belt for the weekend is Seth Rollins, the World Heavyweight Champion. Now he goes one-on-one with Drew McIntyre, which, by the way, again, I'm on record on the Fight Factory to say that I can't buy into this heel Drew. It's annoying. It's nasally. It just feels weird. That guy is on his A game, man. Every promo, every photo.
If you've learned anything, what Dave is telling you is watch Fight Factory on Premier Wrestling.
Yeah.
If you want to see Dave just be completely wrong about everything. And then tune in afterwards to the Wrestling Hour where Dave will then just say, "Sorry, guys, I was wrong." This is true.
You got some validity to that. But anyway.
I've known Drew since 2007.
Yes.
Drew and I
he was his driver.
We traveled together.
Again, who drove the car?
I drove the car.
Right,
Do you know
Drew's
why?
driver.
Do you know why?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Drew and Wade Barrett, they didn't have driver's license. They had just come over. Don't try to... Just because you blow out everyone else's candles doesn't make yours burn brighter, pal. Okay?
I like that.
Thank you.
I like that. But listen, this match goes down...
This is the real Drew, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is the real Drew.
Okay.
You say nasally, you say whatever. This is the real Drew.
So, I watched Drew go one-on-one with Anthony Bowens on an independent show, and I said to myself, what is it going to take to get Drew McIntyre back on television? Because the guy looked like $1 million. He works his ass off. He's probably in the best shape of his life. Get him back in. Not only is he back in, but again, he had his moments in 2020. The world shut down. He had the Royal Rumble win. He had the world title win. Nothing mattered, it seemed like. Everything got lost in the shuffle. Tonight, he can kind of right all those wrongs, right?
Oh, yeah.
He can kind of just set the tone for the rest of 2024 in the WWE that the new World Heavyweight Championship seems to be the workers' championship. You see Seth Rollins out there defending it all the time. You don't see Roman Reigns out there a lot of the time, right? I don't want to call him a part-timer because that's garbage. I don't want to listen to that crap. But what I will say is Drew McIntyre has been laser focused on this match the entire time, whereas Seth Rollins, he invested a lot of time in trying to take down the Bloodline, in which he failed to do last night.
I am going to slightly disagree with you about his laser focus, and I love Drew. Sent him a text the other day, and here's what I said to him.
All right, I know where you're going with this.
You're doing everything right, but stay focused. Don't worry about CM Punk. Because he's too focused on CM Punk right now. And Punk's going to be down there at ringside, and that concerns me. That concerns me that Punk is going to be down there to distract Drew, to maybe get involved. We all know that Punk's not really injured. He faked the entire thing because he was scared. Because he knew that he was going to end up having to have a match with Drew McIntyre. So as soon as that happened, oh, God, no. Drew hit him with one move. The first thing he did, oh, my tricep. Heard that before.
Is that the real?
That is not the real Hakushi.
It looks great. The cosplay here at Wrestlecon has been fantastic, but I think the one who stole the show this entire weekend, little mini Bray Wyatt. Little mini Bray Wyatt was the cutest thing I've ever seen, but the scariest thing I've ever seen. Anyway, so who do you got? Who's walking out here World Heavyweight Champion?
Drew McIntyre, hands down. Here's the thing. Even if CM Punk distracts him, even if CM Punk manages to get his nose in Drew's business, Drew's going to smash that nose, and then he's gonna go on to become the World Heavyweight Champion. Drew McIntyre is going to carry that. That's when the championship's going to start to matter.
So
it doesn't matter right now. The Rock told you that. It doesn't matter, but Drew McIntyre, I'm not letting you get a word in.
All right.
I'm pumped up. I have 17 shots of espresso like the Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Listen,
that's inside. Nobody knows what I'm talking about.
Inside baseball. Here's my off-the-wall prediction. This is different than, maybe not different, but something I could see happening. I can absolutely see Drew McIntyre winning this match. I really could. And he's going to be the new World Heavyweight Champion for about 5 minutes. Because him and CM Punk will scrap. And CM Punk could hit him with the old GTS. And is there anybody out there that could just, I don't know, rise to the occasion? How about Damian Priest cashing in tonight at WrestleMania with a down Drew McIntyre? I see it happening tonight. It needs that wow factor. You're going to get that wow factor. Damian Priest might walk out of this weekend World Heavyweight Champion. I can see it. So
give me a second. I'm going to text Drew something.
You can text whatever you want. That's a serious thing might happen here. All right. Speaking of massive street fights,
keeping an eye out now.
Which will be a massive street fight. Yeah, it's the War on the Shore. Yeah, make sure you go, pal. There you go. Buy second row tickets. There you go. Attaboy.
This guy is putting his own stuff over.
Well, because nobody's manning the table. We lost Tommy D to
Thank
Lucifer.
God we lost Tommy D.
What a wacko.
Lucifer has been, with the police are still chasing after him.
So
they need to go after Tommy D too.
So here's the deal. We got the Final Testament, which again, somebody that well deserves a WrestleMania spot is Karrion Kross, 110%. He's tagging up with the Authors of Pain. Obviously, Scarlett's in the building as well. They're taking on the powerhouse team of Bobby Lashley, and of course, dude, two of the most athletic guys I've seen. The Street Profits are incredible. This one's going to be a drag-out street fight, in which that's why it's a street fight, folks.
I think this could be the sleeper.
Yeah.
I think this could be one that steals the show that people aren't expecting to steal the show.
And you know what? Going through the mentality and the mentals of these guys, I think that's what they want to do. That's exactly what they want to do. They know that, look, yeah, we're talking Rock in this, and we're talking this one, and this world title, and this, that. They want to be the ones to go out there and steal the show. And I think you're right. They have the very, very big ability to do so. So we'll see how it goes down.
That's what they have to do. That is what you have to do if you're in this business. So you have that opportunity. You know, we've talked about this many times. Take an opportunity. If you're there, that's an opportunity. You wake up in the morning, that's an opportunity to do something. Yeah. And now, Karrion Kross, the Authors of Pain, all of them have an opportunity to steal the show.
So, your pick?
Karrion Kross's team, 100%.
Final Testament takes this one, I believe, too. I think it's Karrion Kross.
My Final Testament. They're going to win.
I love it. We're in lockstep there. Now, sort of a blood feud that has been developing over the last month or so. There was somebody on that SmackDown roster that was white piping hot heading into WrestleMania season, and his name was L.A. Knight.
No.
yeah, it was like the layup. Yeah. But anyway, LA Knight taking on
No.
AJ Styles. AJ Styles feels a little slighted. Cost LA Knight his opportunity to get to WrestleMania in the bigger, the main events picture. So I think this one's going to be hard-hitting. I think this one's going to be another one that potentially has the crowd absolutely going crazy. I love AJ Styles. I believe he's also debuting some new music tonight.
Is he?
That's what I've heard.
So is this one now you want some?
Maybe. Because before y'all didn't want none.
You didn't want none, but now you want them.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
Up in what? No.
Ah.
What's happening?
Anyway.
Look, here's my thing with LA Knight.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yesterday we walked around, and all those neckbeards are just yelling to each other.
Some of these guys are clean shaven. I don't know why everybody's called a neckbeard, but all right.
I don't know. Well, we're not going to talk about the clean shaven ones.
Sure.
Horrific. Cover it up with the beard. There's a reason why they cover it with the beard.
Probably.
Everyone. Yeah. My response to that, what?
Wrong guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he said yeah, finally.
Here's my point. We already saw The Rock last night. Rumor is there's a possibility we might even see Stone Cold tonight.
Maybe.
So we're good, LA Knight. Take the night off.
Wow.
Listen,
basically saying he's a carbon copy. I don't buy into that. I've seen LA Knight do some serious things in his career.
Inspired by.
As he should be.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But those fans with their yeah, it's just the what all over again. And the problem with that is you're still having people at a Hall of Fame chanting what. If I can get on a soapbox for a second. If you're a fan attending the Hall of Fame and you chant what at the people, you can go, listen.
I agree with you there.
It's ridiculous.
I heard a couple at the Wells Fargo Arena, and I was saying, I can't believe these guys would do that.
Throw them out.
Yeah, throw them out.
And that's so
much
I don't
like Roman Reigns threw out that poor old woman last night with glasses.
So I don't like LA Knight because LA Knight is inciting these fans to do more of that, yeah, and interrupt people.
So your pick?
Hardworking people. Oh, my pick, LA Knight.
I, too, agree. LA Knight comes out on top with this one.
Oh, like you see it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. We have ourselves a triple threat match for the United States Championship. Logan Paul with Prime endorsed. You saw it all over the ring, all the turnbuckle pads. There was a Prime cooler at the ringside. Logan Paul's coming there as the United States Champion. Two massive opponents in Randy Orton and, of course, none other than Kevin Owens. This one will be good. Now, the problem is for guys like Logan Paul, and I know he knows this, but Logan Paul does not have to be pinned to lose the United States Championship. And I understand that Kevin Owens and LA Knight, I understand that these guys are good buddies heading in, working on the same team heading in. But Josh, there's no more friendship here.
Not gonna last. And you know what? But here's where it's okay, because Kevin Owens and Randy Orton, they're both smart enough, they're both aware enough. They know, and they would probably communicate this to each other. Yeah. It's not like one of them's going to be so shocked and surprised, I can't believe the other one turned on me. So what's going to happen? It's every man for himself. This isn't the tag team United States Championships.
Fair.
And they're going to go in there, but look, I got a prediction already for you. Prediction is Logan Paul walks out United States Champion.
Wow.
Hashtag and still.
Yeah. All right, listen. Unfortunately, I got to agree with you. I think that, and I look at it from a different point of view. Like, yes, it's going to be difficult for, Randy Orton and Kevin Owens to kind of construct some kind of plan to take out one guy and then battle each other. I don't see that happening. I think that will ultimately backfire, and Logan Paul's going to walk out of here United States Champion to the like of basically nobody outside of his brother.
Works for me. Yeah,
well, I can't wait
close.
for Mike Tyson, by the way, to knock his head clean off his shoulders.
I'm looking forward to that, too.
That's going to be great.
My kid's been watching some random show on Disney that's got Jake Paul in it. From
young Jake Paul?
A young Jake Paul.
Is he even more obnoxious then than he is now?
You know what? It's a toss-up.
It's close.
But I can tell you, both faces then, now, forever. Together, I want to punch them in the face. But I won't.
WWE Women's Championship, Io Sky defends her championship against Bayley. Bayley has been, she created Damage Control. I feel like this is very Edge-esque. Edge created Judgment Day. All of a sudden, he was excommunicated out of there, and then he skipped town. For this one...
Where'd he go?
AEW. But what I will say for this particular match, it's going to be one of the matches that we all are invested in because Bayley has been chasing this for a very, very long time. And I think that Bayley, she has her own story, right? And I think that the revenge is going to fuel her, and we're going to have a new women's champion here tonight. I think Bayley takes this one.
I think Bayley takes this one as well. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Are we going to see the return of the Bayley Buddies?
I would kill for some inflatable, those guys.
Yeah.
Old school music. It would be awesome, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Dave Sturchio would give anything
I don't know about
for an inflatable buddy. You heard it here first.
Where's
folks.
our producer? Cut that. Anyway.
Oh, we're live.
We're live,
it's live, pal.
What's up, buddy? Listen, it's time to discuss what we all wanted to know, the biggest question of the entire weekend.
Well, I think we told everybody. I'm going to be wearing this, the old Kelly Green.
Nope, that's not the question. The question is, Josh, is Cody Rhodes going to finish the story here on night 2 of WrestleMania? Now, look, we saw what happened last night. Obviously, the ramifications, the stipulations are all different now. Bloodline rules. We've seen about 77 members of the Bloodline roaming around the streets of Philadelphia the last couple nights. Your family, whatever. Does Cody have a plan B? Is there some kind of strategy to try to overtake the Bloodline? Look, you saw what happened last night. That was 2-on-2. No outside interference. Nothing. It was a clean win for the Bloodline, and they didn't need any help. So imagine now Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, where all the help is allowed. The layup would be, yes, it's been too long. Cody finishes this thing somehow, some way. But I'll start it off. This night ends with Roman Reigns still your champion. I truly believe that in my heart of hearts, that Roman Reigns and the rest of the Bloodline are going to be too much for all the surprises that Cody Rhodes might have. Because look, you lose that match last night, Josh, you're on the phone right away. All right, now I need backup. It's Bloodline lure. Who do I get? Who can I get to help me? I don't think no matter who Cody Rhodes gets to help him is enough to overtake the Bloodline.
I have a visceral pain with how much I agree with you.
Love it.
It's just, look, there's no way around it, right? You said it yourself. The Bloodline, it runs so deep. Yesterday, LA Smooth was over here. Obviously, I'm a member of it. They're so...
You doing a run-in too?
I don't know. If I'm as locked up as I was yesterday from the cold, I don't think so.
I couldn't walk.
Tear a quad. I like Cody a lot. Cody's a great guy, a good human being. Takes
100%.
one to know one. He's a good person.
Yeah.
But you start racking your brain of who Cody Rhodes has, who in his Rolodex. There's people. Maybe he calls Randy Orton to come help him out, right? Little legacy.
Legacy
Ted
action,
DiBiase Jr., maybe he's in town. Who knows? I don't know. That's the honest answer. I don't know who he could call. And we've heard the rumors. I even mentioned earlier, Stone Cold Steve Austin, John Cena.
What's Goldust up to?
Right? I know where Dustin is. I don't know where Goldust is.
I understand that there's so many people. Look, Cody's got a lot of friends, and he's got a royal family as well. But what I will say is it enough? No. You know, I just don't think it is, and I think there's too much of the Bloodline, and I can't see it. And I know this is going to make people like Dave LaGreca absolutely bonkers if Roman Reigns walks out of here, World Heavyweight Champion, or Universal Champion, sorry.
He's going to trip right in his wife's slippers, and he's just going to, he won't even be able to stand it. That's what's gonna happen.
Look, it's going to be one hell of a night. WrestleMania Night 2. We gave you some predictions. We gave you some thoughts from last night. Our mouths are still thawing out a little bit from last night's cold. Tonight, we're going to be back in the building, back at the link. Be sure that if you are there, if you were there last night, if you were at the Hall of Fame, if you were at GCW, if you were at Wrestlecon 1, 2, or 3, make sure you share all your pictures and videos to My Fandom on the Premier Wrestling app. Do that, because that's how we're going to find out just who is the biggest wrestling fan out there. Are you, not you, the one behind you, are you the biggest wrestling fan? Well, now you have a chance to prove it, Josh.
My Fandom.
My Fandom.
That's where you got to go.
Get her done.
My Fandom. That is it. I mean, show us. How can you call yourself a wrestling fan when there's a place to share all of your stuff and you're not going to share it? Look at this guy walking by, this fan over here. Loves those major bendies.
Yes, he does.
Go pick them up, right? He's going to go buy some. There's a Josh Shernoff one coming soon, I heard.
I doubt it. Anyway, listen, it's been an awesome show, an awesome weekend. We're going to sign off now. Josh is going to start attacking the masses. Be sure to be on the lookout for that on the YouTube channel. Be sure to look out for all of our shows on Premier Wrestling app. For Dave Sturchio, Josh Shernoff, and the Kelly Green throwback today, this has been another special episode from the... Wow. All right. McAfee did it better. This has been another special episode of the Wrestling Hour, live from Wrestlecon Day 3. Enjoy WrestleMania, and we'll see you guys next time.